Hey guys, so I just wanted to show you my altar. This is going to be on how you can create your own altar. So first off, you kind of have to figure out um, what kind of magical practice you're going to be doing. So are you going to be involved with Wicca, which is a religion, where you worship the god and the goddess? Are you going to practice conjure, which you can basically just connect with your ancestors? Or are you going to do Santeria, which you would worship the Orishas? Oh my God, I can't say that word. I apologize. Orishas? Something like that. Anyway. Or are you going to practice voodoo, which again, I'm not sure really. I haven't done many studies on voodoo, but I think there are separate entities for those as well. And also, I believe you have to be initiated into Santeria to practice Santeria, and I think also voodoo. Don't quote me on that though. As for Wicca, you can be initiated into it, but you don't necessarily have to be, as far as I recall. And conjure, you don't have to be initiated into it as well. So when I first started out, I was reading a lot about Wicca, and I got the goddess candle here and the god candle, which the goddess is represented as the green candle and the god is represented as the red candle. And you can also represent them by other colored candles. You can use silver and gold, or you can use white and black. However, lately I am not resonating with Wicca because I grew up and I was baptized in a Catholic church. So for me, I believe in Jesus Christ. I believe in one God only, basically. So it's not really resonating for me. So I am going to be switching over to just general witchcraft, or I will be working on doing conjure and learning about the entities that kind of represent conjure, how it got started. I'm going to learn more about the history of all of that. I have some books coming, so, but I'm really feeling pulled to do conjure. Now I have connected prior with the Morrigan, which is a witch entity, like a deity, but I also have connected with, from the conjure side, Papa Legba and what was his name? Baron something, which I believe he's in voodoo, or Santeria. Wait, yeah, I think he's from the voodoo religion. So I've had kind of different spirits already try and contact me since I've kind of been like practicing and learning about witchcraft. And the thing is that I'm just feeling more pulled to conjure. So I think I'm going to be trying to connect more with my ancestors, initially at least. I'm not really wanting to contact any deities at this time, but I'm really feeling guided to connect with my ancestors, my ancestor spirits. So I am going to be taking these 2 candles down because I don't resonate with the Wicca anymore, and I will be just putting 1 candle on my altar, probably a white candle, to connect with my ancestors. Now you can use a variety of things to create your altar. You can use a table. You can use like a, what do you call that? Oh my God, I can't think of the word. Any kind of surface. You know, you can use like a makeup table. You can use like a cabinet of some sort, or a dresser. That's the word I was trying to think of. So this is kind of like a dresser for me. Like I have like some storage down below here, but I just have it in a corner of my room, a very small corner, and you can add all kinds of stuff on your altar. I have this Wiccan altar cloth right now for all the different holidays. Okay, so Litha, Beltane, Yule, and all that sort of stuff here. And then you can also place crystals on your altar. You can place herbs on your altar. And I have a little container of water. I was informed that you should have water at all times on your altar, and make sure to change it out so it doesn't get all cloudy and gross. So keep it regularly changed out. And then I have this bell, okay, that I use to cleanse my home and different things. And you can also put an incense burner on here if you want, or you can place a bowl of salt, okay? Now I'm referring more to the Wiccan altar, but you can kind of decorate it as you feel you want to decorate it. Like you can make it your own. So, and of course, if you worship any deities, you can place statues of the deities on your altar, the Orishas, or any other deities that resonate for you or that you're connecting with or working with, okay? Any kind of spirits. You can place those statues on your altar here. And it's important that you do, like I also have this little cup that I have on here. It's just something, I love crows. Very drawn to the crow spirit animal, especially I was a couple years ago. So I have this little cup here that I keep on my altar. It's important that you maintain a relationship with your ancestors or your spirits, okay, or your deities, whatever. And in order to do that, you want to make sure that you're offering them gifts, okay, on a pretty regular basis, not just when you're performing a spell, but you can also give it to them just as a thank you in general. But yeah, you always want to make sure that whenever a spell's successful, that you thank your deities or your spirits, and give them regular offerings. You can give them all kinds of different offerings. There are certain spirits, if you're working with them, they have certain requirements of what they like. Like I know there's some that like cigars. There's some that, I think Papa Legba likes cigars. You can offer them food. If you're cooking, you can give them a dessert if you made a dessert, or a portion of your meal. Okay, you can place that on the altar cloth. I'd say no more than 24 hours to 48 hours. So you don't want to keep it on there for more than a couple days. And when I discard of it, I usually put it in the soil. Like I put it near my home, just on the earth. Okay, I get rid of it that way, as kind of like it's going back to the earth, and it's like a respect thing instead of throwing it in the garbage. I don't know. That's just how I do it. I think that's the right way, but I'm sure there's people that just throw it out in the garbage too. I like to give my spirits wine or some kind of liquor, like a nice tequila rose, or I don't know, a beer sometimes. But yeah, definitely wine. I also like to offer them flowers as well, any kind of flowers that I think are really pretty. Sometimes I'll just go to the grocery store and I'll buy flowers and keep them like in my living room, and then once in a while I'll cut like a flower off and I'll place it on my altar for the spirits, for my ancestors. You can offer them, you can just like thank them and pray if you want, but it's good to give them things as well. You want to keep the energy flowing back and forth. It's a give and take relationship, right? So if you want your magic to work, you kind of need to thank your spirits for helping you, your ancestors or your deities, and also offer them something in return. And that you're going to build your power within your craft that way. and you're going to build a good relationship with them if you do that stuff. And you'll start noticing you'll get more intuitive messages as well if you start giving them offerings and connecting with them and showing your appreciation, your gratitude, and thanking them on a regular basis. So I usually give them an offering. I would say lately I've been doing it like at least once a week. But you could really do it whenever you feel the need to. Like, I just go based on my intuition. Lately, they've been wanting me to offer them a lot of things, so I've been giving them a lot more than usual. But yeah, you want to just maintain that. And what else was I gonna say? You can you can put a wand on here. You can put an athame, like one of those knives. Okay, those fancy knives. You can really put anything you want. You can add like pine cones, like if you're doing it for the holidays and you're doing it for, say you're setting your altar up for Yule, the Yule holiday in the Wicca tradition. You can, or the Wicca religion, I mean. You can do like, you could even maybe put like a little mini Christmas tree on here if you wanted, or some pine cones, something festive for the holiday season, or you can make something and put it on your altar. So yeah, just get creative. It's really the way you want to make it, but there are some suggestions of things that you can add on your altar, which I already went through earlier. But yeah, that's about it. And I'm trying to think of what else I usually give them as an offering. I mean, you could give them really anything, cigarettes, cigars. You could even give them water, or, oh, the other thing you can give them is the colognes that you can buy, like Florida water, the spirits like Florida water, or any other waters, okay, that they sell at like a metaphysical shop. You can give them those periodically. But yeah, like alcohol, liquor is good, flowers, even food, desserts, things like that. Okay, so hopefully you enjoyed this and it was informative. If it was, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this in the future, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, write them down below and I will try and answer them as best as I can. And I just wanted to thank you guys all for watching. I hope you have a great day and take care. Bye-bye.